All right, on the streets of Kyoto. So I want to share with you just a practical idea is if you're a photography entrepreneur, how do you make money from photography? So there's a million bajillion ways to make money from photography. One of the big things that I wanted to share with you is the potentiality for you to make really good money in photography education. So this is my rationale and this is my reasoning. So first and foremost, everyone's a photographer nowadays. So if your mom or your aunt or your uncle has an iPhone, they're essentially a photographer. And I don't mean to say this in a mean or a disparaging way. It's true, everyone's a photographer, and I think that's a cool thing. It's very democratic, it's very open. And so you have all these people out there wanting to make better photos of their everyday life. And I think there's a huge amount of demand for people who want to learn how to make better photos, but there's actually not enough teachers out there, and there's not enough resources. And I think this will mean that it's a good opportunity for you in the future. Is that, if you think about the demographic trends, there's more and more people getting into photography. Digital cameras and phones are getting cheaper and cheaper, so eventually everyone's going to be a photographer. And so people want to learn how to make better photos, people are getting richer, they want to travel more, they want to experience more. So think about the opportunities for you to teach your own photography workshops, for you to lead your own photography tours, for you essentially to sell experiences. And that's the biggest thing that I want to encourage you as a photography entrepreneur, is that realize you can make lots of money selling experiences, not just selling your services as being a photo technician, which means taking photos for people of their wedding and so forth. So realize that as a photography entrepreneur, you have so many opportunities to sell your expertise and your knowledge on photography. So this is actually a really good opportunity, especially if you want to monetize your passion for photography and you consider yourself more of an art photographer. So if your passion is to make photos of street photography, or if your passion is to shoot architecture or a landscape or portraits, whatever, and you like to do it in some sort of artistic, artful way, then realize that, once you build a following of photographers, people are going to want to learn how to make photos just like you. And, there's also other things to consider too, is that they want to learn your secret sauce, or they want to learn, how you approach a subject. And often, this is the nice thing that I like about photography workshops, is that it's an experience that you must get in person, because even with the internet, with videos and text and books and stuff like that, there's nothing that could really replace an in-person experience. And there's a lot of people who are worried about the internet. It's because of piracy, people are going to fail as artists and entrepreneurs, blah blah. But actually, I'm a lot more optimistic. For example, a lot of artists, musicians, don't really make money off of selling CDs anymore, obviously, right? But they're making lots of money touring, selling merchandise, and doing stuff like Coachella and stuff like that. So realize, if you sell an experience like a workshop or in-person consultation or giving advice and stuff like that, this is something that you cannot essentially pirate. It's something that is non-replaceable. And I would actually practically recommend is, if you're interested in doing your own photography workshop, it's quite simple. All you have to do is find a coffee shop, find a location, find a gallery, find a space that you can rent, offer to do a 2-day workshop that goes from 10 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. every day, and essentially use PayPal to get people to sign up, offer an early bird discount, like a 25% discount, and whatever you charge, you could experiment. Charge $300, $400, $500, $800, $1,000. I'm not exactly sure what your audience is, but consider that this would be a good opportunity for you to effectively monetize your passion for photography. Now, a lot of people look down on education like, oh, you're not a real photographer, you're just a teacher. It's like, what? Since when is just if you just like to make photos, you're a photographer, and however you make money, I don't think it really matters about your identity. Because there's a lot of people out there who actually don't make money off of their photography, but they're still amazing photographers. So realize that education is, I think, the future of photography, entrepreneurship, and monetization. So something for you guys to look forward to. So if you want to learn more about other ideas that you can monetize your photography, check out my exclusive Udemy course, Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Photography Entrepreneurship. Link in the description below, where you can learn more practical tips, strategies, and tactics to learn how to monetize your photography in the brave new world of photography today. Peace out.